Hi, how are you? I'm Mima, and I'm a grandma and a mom, and I have a story to read to you, and it's called The Tallest of Smalls, and it's by Max Lucado. He's a great author, isn't he? I haven't read this one, so let's see what it's about. And do you notice that every time he writes a book, it seems like he gets a different illustrator. So these illustrators are bright and cheerful, and I think you're really going to like them. In fact, I'm going to show you the first picture right now. Isn't that cool? Look at those houses. I love it. Perhaps you don't know, then maybe you do, the two Smalls of Stiltsville and their story for you. Where people like we, some tiny, some tall, with games in schools and clocks on the wall, keep an eye on the time, for each evening at 6, they meet in the circle for the purpose of sticks. Tall stilts upon which a stilt villain can strut, and be lifted above those down in the rut. So here they gather at 6, and here's the stilt villain, who's very tall, because he's on stilts. You know what stilts are, right? Let's go back so you can see, so you'll know what I'm talking about the whole rest of the book. Stilts are when people stand on tall sticks. They have these tall sticks, and then they stand on top of them, and they figure out how to walk on stilts. So those are called stilts, and we're talking about a village called Stiltsville. So, stilts can make people very tall. Okay, the less and the least, the shy and the shyer, the not cools and have-nots who want to go higher, but can't because in the giving of sticks, their names are not called, they never get picked. They still look pretty happy though, huh? But they never get picked. Like Ollie, the boy whose pants have a patch, whose legs are too skinny, and his socks never match. He laughs with a snort and sleeps with a drool, too common and dull for the gang of the cool. Apparently that's the gang of the cool, and Ollie's too humble for that. Who decides who is special, who's in and who's out, who's better, who's best, and declares with a shout. You're awesome! You're pretty, you're clever or funny, and gives out a prize, not of medals or money. Not pink cotton candy or a house someone built, but the oddest of gifts, a gift of some stilts. Ollie wanted those stilts so much he would plea from the midst of the crowd, "Pick me, please, please, pick me." Here's Ollie in the front. "Please, please, pick me." And one night, to Ollie's surprise, they did. "You're cool," they declared. "Hip, hip, hooray. Come up to the front, for this is your day." This is your day to join the classy and sassy and move up the ladder. When they lifted him up, he knew that he mattered. See, they lifted him up. Do, 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 do. Wonder what happens next. He looked down from above. Whoa, he was really high. He looked down on his house. Oh, I'm sorry, he looked down on his nose. At the common, the plain, yes, he smirked as he rose. But his smile didn't last, for soon he discovered that birds like to perch. See the birds? Like to perch, and soon he was covered with pigeons and buzzards and all flying things. They plopped on his shoulders and rested their wings while he struggled to walk and maintain some balance. Do I have this skill? Do I have this talent? Whoa, so many birds. Some of them were big. Did you see those big birds, those vultures? They're huge. Ollie reached for the sky with a tilt and a sway. Look out below! He fell straight away into the two smalls, right back where he started, among the stiltless and small. And oh, ow, how it smarted. When the gang of the cool in the jilt of all jilts didn't offer to help, they just looked at his stilts, and there Ollie sat. He might not have moved, he might have sat there and cried, except for the touch that he felt on his side. So gentle, so caring, that he looked up to see Jesus smile down and say, Ollie, come walk with me. Keep your feet on the ground, refuse to be stilted, choose low over high. Leave the system tip-tilted. Well, that's a surprise. I didn't expect Jesus to show up in the story. You're precious, my Ollie. Not too short or too small. I made you, remember? You're mine, after all. Oh, look how Jesus loves Ollie. That's so nice. So Ollie went home, took the clock off the wall. Enough of the stilts. Enough of it all. I may not be much, the smallest of smalls, but since Jesus loves me, I'm the tallest of talls. Awesome. That had a nice twist in it, didn't it? Well, I hope you love that story because I liked it a lot, and I love you a lot. So much, so much, so much. And I hope that I see you, I don't know when, but when I do, I'm going to give you a big hug and kisses. And I love you lots. And come back again because we're going to do another story next time. Love you. Bye-bye.